What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, my name is Trevor, and boy, do we have a good one for you today. I cannot wait for you guys to watch this. So yeah, be sure to stick to the end. This was a good video. I had a lot of fun with it. If you're an Oilers fan, you'll definitely like this. Yeah, just want to say thank you for clicking on this video. It means the world. If you are new to the channel, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, as we're on our quest to 10,000K. So it would be sweet if you could join this journey with me. Why not? I think it would be pretty dope. So I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this channel, guys. So the likes, the comments, they all go such a long way. And yeah, the more you do that, the more I deliver this top quality content for you guys at home. So with that being said, guys, yeah, this is pretty well a season recap video for the Edmonton Oilers. I had a lot of fun with it. And there's a lot that has gone down this season for the Edmonton Oilers. We're almost in the playoffs. There's 12 games left, baby. Final stretch, Oilers fans. Let's see how we got here. In life, there are few things that are certain. Birth is certain. Death is also certain. And being a stressed Oilers fan is most definitely certain. It's true, my whole life, like I just said. Although this year hasn't been as stressful as last year.
Screw you! You're fired!
It's definitely had some ups and downs. But in my opinion, the good has definitely outweighed the bad. Let's start off with the surprises. I'm surprised with how Jack Campbell has been. I'm just joking. In all seriousness, yes, Soup hasn't been the Soup we had ordered a few months back, but Soup is still a nice guy, okay? I was just with my buddy, shout out to Marcel if you're watching this. He asked me, like, what do I think we're going to do with Jack Campbell? Honestly, if it stays like this for like 2 more years, I can see us buying him out, kind of like we did with Zach Kassian. We're going to have to probably give a first and a second and a third for that to happen, but who's to say what happens in that, in that time? It's hypothetically speaking. He could all of a sudden be really good next year, and that's what we're hoping for. Maybe in the playoffs, all of a sudden, he just turns it on. So, guys, in the final stretch here, he's an Oiler. Let's not roast Jack Campbell. Let's cheer him on, because, he's going to need it. He's going to need it in the playoffs. The more we cheer him on, the easier it is going to be for him when we make the playoffs. And, all this negative talk, it's going to be like, oh, no, the boys got my back. The fans got my back, right? So let's cheer on Jack Campbell. Jack, I know it hasn't been the season you maybe wanted, probably, but it's a new day, okay? So let's go, Jack. But for the first time since I've been an Oilers fan, we've actually drafted and developed an all-star caliber goalie. His name is Stuart Skinner. What was that? Stuart Skinner. One more time. It is Stuart Skinner. Thank you. Stuart Skinner, baby. Skinner has been nothing short of amazing. Although his numbers may not be the best, they are far from the worst, and Stuart has given the Oilers a fighting chance whenever he is in net. It's honestly, honest to God truth. They did like the slow-mo video, I'll see if I can grab it, of Connor, Stu, and Leon. But like mainly Stu, he just looks like a beauty. And like all 3 of them, it was like for the All-Star game, they just all look so like pros. But mainly Stu, man. If I can find it, you guys will be like, oh my gosh. My lord, what a pleasure.
No, look, baby. Oh my God, it's a pleasure.
Anyway, next up, Klim Kostin. Klim Kostin came out of nowhere this year. Acquired 1-for-1 for Dmitry Samorukov. The Oilers have easily come out on top of this trade. He's really everything you want in a player. He kind of brings the physicality. He can score. He's a power skater. He's got a heavy stride. Honest to God, he is and you can cheer for him. Like, this is the kind of guy that, in my opinion, he's going to be a Pisani. He's going to be a Kassian in this year's playoffs. Like, I think he's kind of our unsung hero. I feel like a lot of Oilers fans also would agree with me when I say that. He's going to bring it. He has brought it this whole year. And, with that being said, he's done this all in the bottom 6, right? He's got like no top line minutes. I think he played 1 game. He started on Connor's line, but it didn't really end well. So he kind of strives in the bottom 6, and that's kind of what we want. The last few games, he's simmered down a little bit, but still, Klim the dream, baby. Keep bringing it on. We've had some bright spots on the blue line, although nothing crazy. Broberg is looking a lot more comfortable as the season's gone on. Desharnais looked unreal right out of the gate, but has since simmered down. Bouchard is finally looking a lot more like the Bouch we got to, so used to seeing last year, which, is so true. And a lot of that is since we've acquired Ekholm, albeit. Obviously, Matthias Ekholm has really bolstered the blue line, which is a saving grace. Nurse. That's all I'm going to say. Just Nurse. That kind of how's his season's going. But anyway, next up. And Cody Ceci has kind of just been there No hate. He's very handsome. You know, one of the things is if you notice the defenseman a lot, he's probably not doing his job. You never notice this guy. CC's doing okay. He is not as offensive as last year, but whatever. We don't need him for that. But any Oilers fan knows defense isn't our specialty. The Oilers currently rank first in the entire NHL for goals for, posting a plus 39 goal differential, which really should be a lot higher. It should be. You know, in my lifetime, this is the highest I've seen it though, which I'm pretty happy to say. So it's still a good season. We're in the plus. But that should be like plus 60 easily with the way we've been scoring lately. It's just we can't keep the puck out of the net. But anyway, let's continue. They've been able to beat, statistically speaking, one of the best teams the NHL has ever assembled, the Boston freaking Bruins. But also, they've lost twice to the Columbus Blue Jackets. How's that work? I don't know. It sucks. That's why it terrifies me that we play Seattle in the playoffs, or like a lower end team. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. The Oilers power play currently ranks first among all teams in the entire NHL, sitting at a very respectable 31.5%, almost 6% higher than the next best power play, which happens to be the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just joking. I love you, Leafs fans. Both Hyman and Nugent-Hopkins have already eclipsed career highs in points. Hyman repping a respectable 30 goals, 44 assists, 74 points in just 67 games played. For a bargain, $5.5 million, baby. Let's go. For the first time in his career, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has reached the 30-goal mark. He's been an absolute menace this year. 31 goals, 53 apples, good enough for 84 points in just 70 games played. He currently sits alone at 12th spot in league scoring. Never thought I'd say that. Let's freaking go, Nuge. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is a point per game player. I cannot tell you how nice that is to say. I really can't. You know, drafted first overall back in 2011, people saying, oh, you should have picked Gabe Landeskog, oh, you should have picked Nikita Kucherov. Obviously, there's some really good talent that came out. Mark Scheifele came from that draft. It was a pretty stacked draft. But, like, looking back, like, I think I seen the thing, like, 5 years ago. It was like, oh, if you did the redraft, Nuge wasn't even in the top 5. Such BS. I hope that, you know, maybe has changed this year. He's looked so good. What a great complimentary player. Just so patient with the puck. Super insane hockey IQ. Not the flashiest player. Great release. Nuge, you're a stud. Oh, and boy can fight, you know what I'm saying? How's it going, Justin? Hey, Hall. You like that? Boom. Yeah. Okay, anyway. It is super sweet to say that he's a point-per-game player. Absolutely deserves it. And another bargain contract. So, super sick. Let's go. As for Kane, obviously his season was sidelined with a pretty scary injury back in November. But when he has been in the lineup, he's been as good as advertised. Just like the game last night, baby. 3. Let's go. Hat trick. Obviously, there's been some players that have just been an idol. Yamo, McLeod, and Fogle have all had their glimpses of brilliance, but it doesn't usually last no longer than a couple of games. I'd like to give props to Derek Ryan. You know, I crap on this guy quite a bit, but I mean, he's chipping in. We got him for like just under $2 million, right? Or even less than that. So super awesome, Derek. We're going to need you in the playoffs. Keep bringing it, buddy. But if you made it this far, you probably know who I'm going to talk about next. Last, but certainly not least, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl have continued to toy with teams all year long. Although at times of this season, Draisaitl did look a little off, and I'd say this season more than any other season, he, along with pretty much everyone, have made a living on just sharing the ice with McDavid. No discredit to Leon, I just think Connor brought his game to another level this year, and I can't really say the same for Leon. However, this last little stretch is the best stretch of hockey Leon has played all year, easily. His snipe he got a few weeks back against the Jets is honestly one of the most satisfying snipes I've ever seen in my entire life. Like the size that he had, and it just went straight through. Oh, and against Connor Hellebuck, or no, that was David Riddick, but suck it, Dave. Anyway. You see his brilliance almost every single night. His passing has continued to be his bread, and his shot is still his butter. He currently sits second in league scoring, only trailing you know who. He sits alone in 4th place for goals with 44. He's 5th in assists with 60, and he's 1st in power play goals with 27. Leon has been an absolute treat to watch this year. Even though he is a flat 0 with plus minus, you win some, you lose some. That's all I'm going to say. But enough about Leon. Connor McDavid is the best player in the world, and you could argue he is the best athlete in the world right now. I did a video almost a year ago about Cale Makar comparing his likes to Bobby Orr. And when playoffs come about, there's always one player that crushes it and posts ungodly numbers. But when the regular season starts again, all that talk goes away. You know how many Avs fans, after they swept the Oilers, commented on the channel saying Makar is better and it's not even close? Makar is the best player in the world right now and it's not even close. Makar this, Makar that, yada, yada, yada. I haven't got a comment like that since this season started. I think everyone knows that McDavid's the best player in the world right now and it's not even close. Like, not even close. McDavid is simply one of the best hockey players of all time. I swear almost on any given night this season, they've posted a mind-blowing McDavid stat comparing him to the greats. He matched Gretzky for this record. He passes Crosby's this record. He became the first player since Mario to do this. And it goes on and on. I'm not even joking. If you're an Oilers fan, every night it's like he's matched Yzerman, he's matched Phil Esposito, him and Draisaitl and Bobby Orr and Phil Esposito this. Like it's incredible. And the fact that they're doing this now, it really is like special. You get what I'm trying to say. McDavid took those Makar comments personally. Yeah, I took that personal, Connor probably said, channeling his inner Jordan.
It became personal with me.
He's going to win the Hart this year. He's going to win the Art Ross. He's going to win the Ted Lindsay. And for the first time in my life, I get to see an Oiler win the Rocket Richard. So let's go. I thought that was going to be Leon Draisaitl even last year, or if not that, it was the 2018 season. He was like one shy of, I think Ovi won it that year. So he's been close, but I wanted Leon to win it, but whatever. Finally, I get to see it, and it's going to be McDavid, so that's pretty cool. Sorry guys, my camera just cut out, but if you made it this far, I'm almost done this video. I just got a few things that I'd like to say. I'll show the stats here, but what else can you say? Connor has been unreal to watch this season, and every season. I'll leave it at this. He's on pace for over 150 points this year, and he currently has 831 points in just 8 seasons and in his entire lifetime in the NHL. If he plays another 8 years, which he should, and averages 140 points a season in that time frame, he will be just 49 points shy of 2,000, joining the only other player to ever surpass 2,000 points, Wayne Gretzky. And how cool would it be to have 2 Oilers be the only players to ever do that? Right on, guys. So like I said, my camera cut out. Sorry about that. But if you made it this far, would really appreciate a comment down below. What is this season meant to you? Has it been as stressful as past? Have you enjoyed it? Has it been I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm always looking at every single comment down in the comment section below, so I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. Let's go Oilers. If you're new to the channel, join the journey. We're the road to 10,000 subs, so that'd be sweet, guys. I'm trying to push as much content out as possible coming playoffs here, so let's go Oilers, baby. Huge dub yesterday. Well, keep liking, keep subscribing, and right on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take her easy, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.